Welcome everybody. I'm Acrylicbased, and we're playing WingCommander. Whoa, look at that explosion. That's exciting. This is one of my favorite series. We're playing on the Super Nintendo, care of the Retron 5. It's a pretty good version. I like it. Anyways, let's get started. We're gonna start a new game. Start with our name. This is our handle, is what people call us. Just do it simple. Acryli. Yep, and welcome to the world of WingCommander. We're a second lieutenant aboard the Tiger's Claw. In the distant future, mankind is in a deadly war with a cat-like race called the Kilrathi. Well, let's go meet some of our fellow pilots and our bartender. This is shot glass. Belly up on you, friend, and take a load off. You must be Acryli. I'm shot glass. Welcome aboard the Claw. Used to be a pilot myself, till the flea bag shot me up so bad I couldn't fly. I guess I flew with most of every pilot on the Claw. So if you want to know how one pilot or another flies, old shot glass is the guy to ask. Stop by when you're off duty and we'll talk more. Alright, thank you, shot glass. Oh, we paddling. Laddie. Take a seat and have a chat with old paddling. I recall once when I was just a lieutenant like yourself there. We were flying patrol, Accord, and the fourth planet in the Alliance system. These four Kilrathi Salathi came zooming in with the sun at their back. What's the point of this, monsieur? There's one, I was leading up to that, lass. That day we learned the Salathi will always turn to the left. It's got something to do with the way our engines and ducts are arranged. When you tail a Salathi, watch to the left. That's where you go and make his break. Oh, sorry for that wonderful reading. Bonjour, Lieutenant. You are called Acryli, no? I am called Angel. I am just reviewing some figures on our recent encounters with the Kilrathi. Would you like to know what I've learned, perhaps? The Kilrathi is the Kilrathi fighter seen most in the sector. These figures show that 1.4 missiles are required to destroy the Kilrathi, while over 7 direct laser hits are necessary to destroy the same vessel. Hope this information is useful to you, Lieutenant. We're meeting some new people. We're getting to know my A+ voice work. We have a training simulator. You want to de-rust a little bit. These are all the pilots we have to deal with. They're all the ones we'll be seeing. Apparently there's other ones in the background you never see. So right now we have been in 0 sorties and we have 0 kills, so we have ways to go. This is the barracks. Everyone sleeps. Got a nice little bucket. And we get to look at our uniform. Not much going on right now. Hopefully we'll change that. This is where we go for our briefing when we're ready for a new mission. Mission briefing. Immune system, 1600 hours, blah blah blah. We've got a lot of work to do, people, so let's get to it. Tiger's Claw dropped from jump space 7 hours ago at 1800. Sorry, 800. Wait. Yeah, 800. The Blue Angel Squad had first patrol. You killer bees have the next shift. You rookies will be flying with experienced pilots on your first missions. I want the rookies to fly as wing leaders. You vets keep an eye on the kids out there. Here are the assignments. Really, you're leading Alpha Wing. Spirit will fly in your wing. She's quiet, but she knows the ropes. You're the wing leader, but if Spirit talks to you, be sure to listen. Got it? Yes, sir. Good. Here's your patrol plan, then. Computer, display Alpha. You'll check 3 possible jump points at about 20,000 clicks out. There are asteroids near Nav 2 and Nav 3. They are on course. Any questions? Yes, Commander. What are we to do if we encounter the enemy? Engage. If the odds look good, let Acrylicbased make the call. Next is Beta Wing. Your thoughts wander as the commander makes the rest of the assignments. And back to the Tiger's Claw. Remember, this is no train sim. If you see the enemy, he'll be out to destroy you. Be sure to do that to him before he does it to you. Squadron dismissed. We get some cool cinematics, which I absolutely love. Especially like on the Super Nintendo. Look phenomenal. All the pilots going out, face their destiny. And our little ship, our little killer bee ship. Just like that, we're ready. We can go up and down, side to side. We have a nav computer, which we can go through different windows. We can talk to Spirit. We can look at our nav map. Right now we're going to nav 1, but you can adjust your flight plan. We could just go to nav 2 if we want it, or nav 3, or back to the Tiger Claw. We'll go to nav 1. And because it takes a long time to go anywhere in space, because space is really big, we have an autopilot, which when there are no dangers about, we can use. It'll just sort of skip us ahead. Good old fast traveling, before fast traveling existed. Alright, let's go. Oh, those red things on a radar are enemies coming across them. We're gonna tell Spirit. We can order her to break an attack. She'll do. She'll run out. We can adjust our speed to go fast. We have a little afterburner, which has limited amount of fuel. That'll help us get closer to the fighters right away. And it is important that while there are 3 fighters, only 1 can be interacted with at a time. I mean, it doesn't mean you're stuck with that one. You can go from fighter to fighter, but just to know that if someone's attacking you, the other ones cannot hit. You can't, like, they can't hit you at the time, this time either. No. And right now, we're trying to get in front of them. We put a little target lock on them. It's helpful for us to see which fighter we've been engaging with. Oh, and we can bump into each other. Come on. Sometimes you want to slow down a little bit just to be able to catch up. Otherwise, they're always around us. Oh, we got a missile lock. Not going so great. Yeah, we destroyed our first fighter. Spirit's off doing her thing. I find the computer players, they're hit and miss whether they're effective or not. Oh, yeah, she got one. Good for her. Like, sometimes they do nothing, and sometimes they're effective, and sometimes you need to call them back because they'll get, like, hurt. butts kicked. So we made it to nav 1. I'm actually going to go to nav 3 because I think from where we are we can hit them without hitting the asteroid field. Asteroids are kind of a pain. We will run into a field, but if you can avoid them, it's best to do that. We got more enemies. Yeah. Can't order you to engage until you get off my screen. Alright, Spirit, you can do it. Oh, no. It's because I had the nav computer up. The button to target lock and the button to go to the nav. It's the same button. You just need a different computer screen. Oh, there we go. Now that I've locked, it'll stay there. Come on. Now we got lasers, which are low damage, but have very long range. They're one of my favorite weapons. We also have missiles. We'll probably hold back on them just for a second. We have someone a little more useful. We have two types of missiles. We have darts, which are they just kind of go straight forward. So you have to be like right in front of your target. And we have a heat-seeking missile, which will, seek out something that's generating heat. Hopefully the enemy, hopefully not your ally or yourself. Not really too much an issue in this game, but it's something to be aware of. Okay. Still a little ways away from nav 3, so we can keep on going. Right. We made it to nav 3. Now we're going to nav 2. Yeah, this is basically a little get your feet wet. Nothing too dangerous, but it gives you multiple enemies and asteroids. Asteroids are kind of a pain. You can blast them if I can hit you. I think he's a little too far. Basically, you have an asteroid field, but only one asteroid that you see is dangerous, and they look a little different. They have a little bit more shine. Basically, you just kind of weave out of the way, or you can shoot them if you want. They take sort of random amounts of hits. Sometimes, like a few hits will take them. Sometimes a lot more. But one asteroid hitting you will kill you instantly. So yeah, best not to mess around with them too much. And fighting things in an asteroid field is a pain. Oh no, yeah. You gotta keep an eye out on them. They're sneaky. We blew up that one. I find it's best to sort of move slightly out of the way, because if you clear the screen, another one will spawn. It can kind of get you by surprise. Now we can speed up a little bit. And we're out. Clear the asteroid field. We can go back to the Tiger Claw. Got lots of nice cinematics. And when you jump out back at home, be sure to slow down right away, because sometimes you jump out right in front of the ship and it will hurt you if you run into it. Okay, we're clear to land. You have to contact it, ask to land, and then you get into a nice little landing sequence. sure got yourself shot up, sir. Yep. Our mechanic will tell us how good or bad we did, or how damaged our ship is. And we end up with a debriefing. Welcome back, Acryli. Looks like you survived your first trip out. He's very able pilot, Commander. It is an honor to fly in his wing. That's high praise coming from Spirit. You should be proud, Acryli. In any case, according to your flight records, you flew well out there. Let's go over the mission report. You got 4 of the hairballs, Acryli, and 1 Kilrathi for Spirit. That's all, then dismissed. So yeah, a mission can go many ways. You can absolutely fail a mission. You can kind of do half and half, or you do really well. Yeah, the Colonel's speeches will change, and the game will progress differently depending on how good or bad you do. Basically, want to do mostly good in a system and then move on to a better system. There is a point of no return. If you do really bad, you can't really recover. Hopefully we'll do good. Let's see how everyone's doing. Look at our chalkboard. You already got 4 kills. Good for us. See how Shot Glass is doing. Heard you flew with Spirit yesterday, Acryli. She is a quiet little thing, but she's a heck of a flyer. She's rock steady, follows orders, don't fire till she's sure she's got her shot. I was always glad to have Spirit on my wing when I was still flying. Oh. I also may ad-lib some text here and there, so keep that in mind. Konnichiwa, Acryli-san. Please take a seat. If I may say so, you're doing quite well. Colonel San is most pleased with your performance thus far. There was no need to praise me before him, though, Honorable Second Lieutenant. I don't think I actually did. The credit for the mission's success is due to its leader, not his assistants. I see by your expression that you do not believe me. I assure you, I speak what is in my heart. Okay. We got some Hunter. You're Acryli, right? They call me Hunter, mate. Good day. Spirit Air is telling me about your tumblings with the hairballs. Sounds like you really mixed it up out there. That's the way, isn't it, mate? Just you and some hairballs twisting about trying to get a missile lock. Formations, uniforms, medals, wingmen, that's all sheep dip. All Bruce can count on out there is himself and his missiles. Yeah, that's Hunter. Yeah. So yeah, different wingmen will have different attitudes. Hunter's all about getting the kill. Other ones are more about protecting their wingman and doing the mission. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, while we're here, let's look at... Yeah, we're doing... Oh, we got a little more going on our uniform. Nothing yet. Or at least nothing big yet. Just go on to our next mission. 40 minutes into the briefing. Epsilon Wing is Acryli and Spirit. You'll be escorting a Drayman class transport to its jump point. Computer, display Epsilon. Let's take a look at your flight plan. You'll rendezvous with the transport upon launch. Escort it to Nav 1 and on to Nav 2, where it will initiate a jump sequence. Once it jumps out, you'll return by the most direct route. Remember, your job is to make sure that transport jumps out. I don't want you leaving here chase down bogeys. If the enemy retreats, you stay with the transport. Questions? Yes, sir. Why is Nav 1 so far out of the way? There's an asteroid field between the Tiger Claw and the jump point. A fighter may navigate it, but a drayman sport would never make it through. Anything else? Alright then, let's get to work. Squadron dismissed. We'll skip it a little. Alright, second mission. We are on an escort mission. This is our transport. We can't actually talk to it or anything. But it's there. And yeah, we'll look at our mission. We're going to nav 1 to nav 2. Now, yeah, the transports can be destroyed as your wingman. If your wingman dies, they are dead. They're no longer in the game. Kind of sad. And you don't actually have a wingman for the next few missions. If our transport dies, then we've kind of lost our mission. Let's keep it healthy. Let's get Spirit to go there. Oh, Spirit's in front of us. That's kind of an annoying thing with your wingman. Sometimes they get in your way, and yeah, you can shoot them and you can kill them. So yeah, it's best to give them their space. She got a few hits off. Oh, they can hit you too. Come on, you. I think she's just hitting me in the butt right now. Oh. Also, you'll notice we have a red dot, or line of red dots that's regenerating. That is our laser power, or gunpowder. And when it's out, you can't actually shoot. And when it's full, you can shoot multiple times. I have to keep an eye on that. Different guns deplete at different speeds. Lasers are fairly weak, so... Oh, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. And you say, lasers deplete. A little slower than, more powerful guns. Continuing on to nav 1, I believe. We have to wait for our escort to actually make it to the nav, and then we can go to the next nav point. Come on. It's a big old transport, so it's a little slow. There we go. Aw. Glad to have us with us. So yeah, the Draymans are basically transport ships. They can be fuel or troops or supplies. They have minimal defenses. I believe they can shoot at the Kilrathi. I know the enemy versions can shoot at us. Oh, we got more enemies. Ready to engage, sir, Commander. As soon as I can get to the prompt. There we go. It's a little annoying that I can't multitask. Oh. No. Oh yeah, I can select the Drayman as a point if I want to. If I got, separated, I need to catch up to it. New ships. These are enemy ships, have like giant wings on them. Basically, like generally for a mission, you end up talking about the ships with your crewmates. I think they were talking about these guys, about how they can only turn in certain directions, or this was the one that takes like 1.4 missiles to destroy. Oh, Spirit wants to go with that one. She can have it. Oh, sorry, Spirit. It was kind of going for me. All right, we're at nav 2. So we just have to wait for the sport to get to the nav point. Don't hit me. And it's gonna make the jump. I also see an enemy. There it goes. Okay, jumped away. I do see an enemy over there. We can ignore it or go after it. I'm gonna do something though. I'm going to change my nav. It wants me to go right to the Tiger Claw, but I don't want to fly through that asteroid field. So we're going back to nav 1. And we're just gonna ignore that fighter. I don't feel like chasing it down. Oh no, it's not letting me. We kind of navigate it into wherever it's hiding. Oh, might as well show off a missile. What? There we go. Oh. It shot a missile at us, we shot a missile at it. We survived, it died. If you look around where my throttle is, you can see I have shields. The blue things are regenerating shields, like the blue-purple lines. The green lines are armor, which do not regenerate. Important to keep a note of those things. Okay, we're headed to nav 1. Oh, we can go back to the Tiger Claw. I will switch back and forth between saying Tiger's Claw and Tiger Claw. I know it says Tiger's Claw. Okay. Yep. Good. Got some landing to go. Looks like it got a little hot out there. It means we did pretty well. We're a little dinged up. We're in decent shape. And we have our debriefing, of course. Good job out there, Acrylicbased. Sports jumped down right on schedule. You covered her well. Thank you, sir. The spirit deserves as much credit as I do. Acrylicbased is too kind. I only flew on his wing. At any rate, that's some nice flying. Well, let's review the mission report. Acrylicbased, you took out 5 Kilrathi. And Spirit struck out. Sorry, Spirit. And the Draymond Sport made its jump on schedule. And Acrylicbased, I want to see you in my office in a couple hours. That's all. Dismissed. Alright, you have to go see their colonel. Acrylicbased, come in. I need to speak with you. Yes, sir? We'll be leaving Enyo soon. And I need to make some personnel changes. Effective immediately following the jump, you'll be reassigned. I want you in a Scimitar class medium fighter, the Blue Angel Squadron. Yes, sir. You won't be sorry. Good. I'm glad to hear it. That's all then, Second Lieutenant. Dismissed. Oh, look at that. Everyone's all gathered. What can it be? For I don't know how to say that. Meritorious conduct in confronting the Kilrathi enemy in the Enyon system on or about 2654.110. We are proud to present the Bronze Star to Second Lieutenant Acrylicbased. Your courage is exemplary of the Confederation's finest defenders. Good job, Acrylicbased. Congratulations. Thank you, sir. Filled with pride, you meet the applause of your fellows. Yay, and we're done the intros. We're moving on to a new system. Yeah. Got a medal. Doing pretty good. Yeah. Probably call it here. And it will come back with a new system, a new ship. Exciting times. Hope to see you all there. Till next time.